Good morning, everyone. How are you today? It is Sunday morning. I hope everyone's doing well today. A lot of people here in the States have had long weekends, and they're fun and nice, but sometimes they can be very exhausting. And I always forget what day it is. I'm thinking today's Monday, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's not. It's Sunday. So happy Monday. Happy Sunday to everybody. Um, I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to first go over to YouTube and let me like myself and share that we are live. And I am live. And let's post this. There we go. So that's posted on, and I think I've got all my stuff done. Uh, Twitch seems to be doing good. I have 42 followers on Twitch now. Yay! Very pleased with that. And on YouTube, I have 70 subscribers, five more to my goal of 75 for tomorrow. And I have 8 for followers on Twitch. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can do that. Well, I'm first going to say hello um, to everyone in my chat. I'm sorry, I just was reading one of the last um, comments, and sometimes I feel like that. I will get back to that. I'll get to that one in a moment. Uh, First off, we have Dadman Walking. Good morning to you, and thank you. I hope everyone enjoys the stream today. I really do. I've been working on my throat. I've drank some hot tea, and so I'm hoping it helps it a little bit today. Um, so here I commented. I'm just to say hello, everyone. Glad you could stop by. While you're enjoying your coffee, hit the like button and participate in the poll. I'll share that poll in a minute. We have Corey Cochran saying good morning. Good morning to you. Ba, ba, ba. And we have Masters um, Maniac Mexico. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here today. I'm so glad you're here. And then this one just kind of yes. I'm trying to figure out while I'm still up. I understand that. And thank you for the congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Um, yes, sometimes I'm like, why am I not going to sleep? But I understand it. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much. And we have Agent Atwood. Good morning, Atwood. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by and saying hi and hitting that like button. And participate in the poll before you leave, too. Oh, we have Sniper the Duck. Hello, Sniper the Duck. It's not morning for you. It's 3:30 p.m. Well, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. Um, caffeine doesn't really do anything for me, and it really doesn't do anything for our kids. Um, we would be doing stuff, and we'd give them, sodas that have caffeine in them and stuff, and they'd have no problem going to sleep. So I don't know if that's changed for them, but I do know as little kids they were fine with it. So I'm so happy everyone's here. We have 6 people watching and 6 likes, and we have a poll. Let me see if I can get this poll where I can read it. And I was just trying to think of something, and all I could think was this: what superpower would you like to have? Super strength, the ability to fly, supervision, or super speed? I was going to put X-ray vision in there, but I just thought that could just lead to areas we just really didn't want to go to today. Um, but those are our 4 choices, and right now, super speed is number one, with ability to fly in second and supervision in third. And nobody wants to be super strong. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, this weekend, I asked Dadman if we could go to the IKEA store. We have one in our town. Um, because I wanted to buy some trays that I use when I do my Lego builds. They're not really expensive, and they work really good for, you can kind of spread them out and look and see the pieces a lot better. So I was like, it would I only want three of them. It'll only cost $12. They're $4 a piece. And so I said, let's go there. So we went there, and we got the three things. And they always have a clearance area. I think stuff that's either been returned, uh, damaged, or returned or used as a display. They put them in the clearance area. Well, the last time we went, I found some cutting boards, small cutting boards that I use in my Lego builds. Set uh, my work on it while I'm doing it, and they work really good. You can really see it. It gives me a hard surface. Sometimes you need to press down, and I was doing it on top of my. I have a big mouse pad on my table, and it just wasn't working. So I got those last time. And then this time we went in there, and they had a bookshelf. And I wanted to look at the bookshelves when we were there, but I didn't want to buy one. So we were just getting tired. So we were just going to leave. Well, we ended up getting the bookshelf. And what was so great about it is that it was 25% off. Plus, it was already built. So we just need to bring it into the house, and it's not damaged or anything. So that's what I will put my Lego builds on, because I have this little shelf and it is crammed full of them. So I will use that to put my Lego builds on. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put it in the house. So went to the store just to get three trays and left with a bookcase. But it was a good deal. And I didn't have to put it together, which made it an even better deal. Um, yes, I don't. I need a new bookshelf, but got no room for one. That's kind of like, yes. So I'm gonna have to kind of work some stuff around, and I'll find a spot for it. Um, but yes, but I just thought it was so funny. I thought it was just like God saying, "Here, you can have this bookshelf." Um, So, and it didn't have all the little pegs to hold the shelves, and they just gave me a handful of them to use. So I got enough pegs to put the shelf up and everything. So very, very excited about that. I was gonna I might later tonight do a impromptu build stream, but I think today I'm gonna try to figure out where I'm gonna put the shelf, and I think it will be really, really nice once I get it put up. Well, we have 5 people watching, and it's about 9 minutes past the hour. It's 9:09 at the East Coast of the United States. We have 6 likes, 4 people watching, and we have boop, boop, trying to get back to that poll. Oh, come on. And the poll is still the same. So, very good. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the birthdays today. Uh, Let everybody enjoy a little bit of time here, but then start your day. So it's birthday time for November 26th. I think we have some good birthdays today. Sometimes it's hard for me to find people that I like on the birthdays, and it makes me feel really old. Sometimes when I look and I go, I don't know who any of these people are, and I look, I try to be fair and look for some newer singers and actors and actresses and the like. but I don't always know who they are. And then I look at what they were in and I hated what they were in and I really don't want to talk about it. So I don't always put them in. And I look at this one site for to try to find birthdays. I've got about 3 or 4 sites I look at, but one of them, it mainly has what they consider celebrities. A lot of them are TikTokers, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook stars, Facebook influencers. I mean, the social media influencers. And I find that really interesting how it's kind of turning that these um, influencers are. Um, Hello, Angry Canadian. How are you today? So glad that you're here. Did I miss someone in the chat? Hello, hello. I think I've been not been putting I don't know if I've been putting the chats on the screen. Sorry about that. It's Sunday. Um uh so I apologize if I haven't. I will try to do that much better. But today we're going to do birthdays and who is our first birthday person today? Daniel Davis. Daniel Davis is an Arkansas native whose first professional work came at the age of 11 when he became a cast member of a local children's TV series in Little Rock. He has played in nearly every Shakespeare play, many musical and straight plays, which are non-musical plays. He starred as the very British butler Niles in The Nanny. He was so convincing as a Brit that many fans suggested that he teach Charles Shaughnessy, who is a British native, how to improve his accent. He appeared on both the Starship Enterprise and the U.S. Navy ship, the USS Enterprise. He is only 3 people have done that. Um, on the Star Trek, The Next Generation, he was Professor Moriarty. And on the USS Enterprise, he played the captain in The Hunt for Red October. The only other 2 actors to achieve this were Nichelle Nichols and Walter Coing when they appeared on the USS Enterprise, the ship, in Star Trek for the Voyage Home. So very good. And we have Squeaky here, and since I'm now remember to put the chats up, I will say good morning, Squeaky. Good morning to you. Um, so just I got to make it up because I feel really bad. I feel really bad. I've got to put the chats up. Okay, we have Dad Man who said good morning. We said Corey Cochran, good morning. Um, and Masters Maniac, good morning. And I had put up an Agent Atwood, good morning. And Sniper the Duck, um, good afternoon to you. Um, and I already put up Angry Canadian and I put up Squeaka, so we are good. We have actually acknowledged everybody, and I actually put their chats up, and I feel bad that I did it earlier. So thank you for letting me correct that error. Um, we have 5 people watching, 7 likes. We have 7 votes in the poll, and super speed is still number 1. Ability to fly is number 2. Supervision is number 3, and super strength is absolutely 0. Last place. No one wants super strength. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Um, thank you very much. Um, so now we're going to go to our next birthday. So Daniel Davis, I loved him in The Nanny, and I honestly did not um, think he was from Arkansas, of all places. It's just amazing people that can um, create other accents. I'm just so amazed with that. Now, our next person is the queen of rock and roll, Tina Turner. I love Tina Turner. And boy, I was researching her and I was trying to write the biography down and to not make them really long. But my gosh, her life, it is just amazing, fascinating. Um, and like I say, I tried to write just a small paragraph, but I couldn't. So you're just gonna have to bear with me while I talk about Tina Turner, the queen of rock and roll. Well, she had almost 50 years. Oh, and by the way, Daniel Davis is 78 years old today. 78 years old. Tina Turner um, was born in 1939, and we lost her earlier this year, May 24th. Uh, she would have she was 83 years old when she passed away. She had almost 50 years in the music business. She was one of the most commercially successful international female rock stars. Her sultry, powerful voice and her incredible legs and her time-tested beauty and her unforgettable story all contributed to her legendary status. She was born Anna Mae Bullock to a sharecropping family in the segregated South. She and her sister were abandoned by her parents, and eventually she moved to St. Louis, Missouri. And at the age of 16 years old, she met Ike Turner and the Kings of Rhythm. That was in 1956. Their live performances were popular because they had a lot of energy, but they didn't have a lot of commercial success until when they recorded the song River Deep, Mountain High. It was a commercial flop in the US, but it was a huge, huge hit in Europe. And that was the start of Tina Turner's European superstar status. In 1976, Tina left Ike and the review to escape the abuse from Ike Turner. And she basically started her career from ground zero. She was performing in hotel ballrooms and supper clubs, and she said that she was quite happy because she finally had some control over what she did. But then she released a cover of Al Green's Let's Stay Together, and it hit number 6 on the British chart. And to keep up with that momentum, they quickly produced the album Private Dancer with the single What's Love Got to Do with It. And it became Tina's first US #1 single the following year. At the 1985 Grammy Awards, she was nominated in the rock, R&B, and pop categories and was rewarded with 4 trophies. And I think through her entire career, she won a total of 12. Then she starred with Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, which I loved her in. She had duets with Bryan Adams, David Bowie, Eric Clapton, and Mick Jagger, just to name a few. She had several sellout world tours, a string of hit albums and awards, a best-selling autobiography called I, Tina, and the blockbuster biopic What's Love Got to Do with It, chronicling her life. She retired, but she did release a retrospective album entitled All the Best which reached number 2 in the US, which was the highest ever. In 2005, she was recipient of the Kennedy Center Honors, the highest form of recognition of excellence in the arts in America. Tina Turner will always be remembered as the queen of rock and roll. And I left a lot of stuff out about her life. Um, First, we will say, hello, Wade. Hello. I'm so glad you're here today. Yes, Tina was married, um, and she died in Bavaria. That's where she lived. She moved there. Um, and here, in later years, she became a true German icon as much as she was the queen of rock and roll. Absolutely. She was embraced by Europe. And they truly saw her talent a lot more, uh, much earlier than we did in the United States. But Tina Turner, yes, happy happy birthday! Gosh, we'll miss you. Our next person is Charles Schultz. He was born in 1922 and died February 12th, 2000, at the age of 77. Everyone, oh, wait, I forgot this one too. Yes, and wow, you got to see her live 2 times in Detroit. Oh, I'm envious. Her energy, oh my gosh, was just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I am so envious of that. Our next person is Charles Schultz. He was the Peanuts cartoonist who created the characters Charlie Brown and Snoopy. At its height, the Peanuts cartoon was published daily in 2,600 papers in 75 countries in 21 languages, and over nearly 50 years, Schultz drew 17,897 published Peanut strips. The strips, plus merchandise and product endorsements, produce revenues of more than $1 billion per year, with Schultz earning an estimated $3 million to $4 million annually. During the strip's run, Schultz took only one vacation, and that was a 5-week break in late 1997 to celebrate his 75th birthday. Reruns of the strip ran during his vacation. That was the only time that occurred during Schultz's life. Now, wow, he has won a lot of awards. He won the National Cartoonist Society's Humor Comic Strip Award in 1962, the Society's L.Z. Segar Award in 1980. He was the first 2-time winner of the Reuben Award in 1955 and 1964, and he was a winner of their Milton Caniff Lifetime Achievement Award in 1999. And he also was an avid hockey fan. I had a um, I think he built a rink, and he supported the hockey quite a bit. And he was awarded the Lester Patrick Trophy for outstanding contributions to the sport of hockey in the United States. And he was inducted into the United States Hockey Hall of Fame in 1993. In 1988, he received the Silver Buffalo Award, the highest adult award given by the Boy Scouts of America, for his service to American youth. He also was honored with a Hollywood star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in '96. And in 2015, Snoopy was also honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In '74, he was the Grand Marshal at the Rose Parade in Pasadena, California. And that led to the only time he would make any reference to himself in one of the Peanut strips. And that's when I believe Lucy asked, who was that man in the parade? And Linus said, you wouldn't know him. He also he loved playing bridge. And I guess he occasionally included bridge references in the comic strips. So in 1997, the American Contract Bridge League awarded both Snoopy and Woodstock the honorary rank of Life Master, and Schultz was delighted. On June 7, 2001, Schultz's widow, Jean, accepted the Congressional Gold Medal, the highest civilian honor to the United States legislature can bestow, and Schultz was inducted into the United States Figure Skating Hall of Fame in 2007. Oh my goodness. And to me, what I think is more, I mean, all these awards, but what is more of a testament is that you can say Snoopy to anybody, and 99.9% of the people will know who you're talking about. Even the young people will know who Snoopy is. And I think that is a true testament to Charles Schultz, because no more cartoons, no more strips are being made, because that was one thing that Schultz requested, was that nobody else draw his strip. Now, there have been movies and stuff, but there have been no more strips made with the Peanuts. Schultz was the only one that drew the comic strips. So to me, that is such a testament to the characters that he created. And I love Woodstock too. Yes, I do. I love Woodstock. I think he's cool. So wow, man, Tina Turner. We got some. November 26th was a wonderful day when you look at some of these people that are on this list. Our next one is Ingrid Oliver. And you go, Ingrid Oliver? Who is Ingrid Oliver? Well, since it's the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, I found someone who actually was in Doctor Who. She, well, first off, she was born in 1977. She's 45 years old. She was born in London, England. She's an actress and a writer, and some of the films she starred in are Angus, Thongs, and Perfect Snogging in 2008. Have no idea. I believe it must be a very British movie. Last Christmas in 2019, and also The Hustle in 2019. She makes up one half of the comic duo Watson and Oliver, but she portrayed Petronella Osgood, who is a supporting character in the long-running science fiction series Doctor Who. She, I remember, I looked at her, I'm going, man, she looks familiar. And then I read that, oh yes, I love that character. And her mother became a British politician, taking a seat as a member of parliament for the constituency, I can't say that word, of Stoke-on-Trent Central in 2019. So Ingrid Oliver, who portrayed Petronella Osgood in Doctor Who. Happy birthday to you. Our next person is Edward Clark Potter. He was born in 1857 and he died June 21st, 1923 at the age of 65. He was a Connecticut-born sculptor who made equestrian and animal statues, and he was elected to the National Sculpture Society in 1893. Now, why is he on this list, you may ask? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because his most famous work is a pair of marble lions in front of the New York Public Library. The lions' nicknames are Patience and Fortitude. So thank you, Edward Clark Potter, for sculpting those lion statues. They're iconic, and they have been in many movies, and I believe, didn't they come to life in Ghostbusters? I'm not 100% sure. I can't quite remember. But happy birthday. Now, this is one that, living in the South, I'm particularly fond of. Willis Carrier. He was the first engineer He was an American engineer who first developed the modern air conditioning systems that helped revolutionize, revolutionize life in warmer climates. Carrier invented the first air conditioning system for a printer, of all things, and in 1911 he presented his rational psychometric formula to the American Society of Engineers, which initiated the scientific air conditioning design. And it had to do with humidity and just all these things to how to get it to work. And he is also a founder of the Carrier Corporation, a manufacturer of air conditioning equipment. So I am very happy. I am very happy that he was born because it would be very, very uncomfortable here. Well, our houses would all be different. They uh, built used to build houses with a lot of windows, so the air would flow through them. So now we don't have to worry about that. Our last person is Mark Margolis. He actually was born on the same day as Tina Turner, and he died about 3 months about 3 months after she passed away at the age of 83 also. He is known for his low, gravelly nasal voice, and he played the role of Hector Tio Salamanca, the wheelchair-bound Mexican drug cartel enforcer on the AMC network's drama Breaking Bad and its spinoff Better Call Saul. He learned to imitate a believable Spanish accent from a tutor Breaking Bad got for him, and he got uh, Tio's distinct mannerisms from his mother in law, who could move only one side of her mouth. He was the only cast member of Breaking Bad to receive an Emmy nomination. And he was one of director Darren Aronofsky's favorite actors. He appeared in supporting roles of Black Swan, Requiem for a Dream, and The Wrestler. And he also acted in the hit films. Now, these are two diverse movies here: Ace Ventura Pet Detective in 1994 and Scarface in 1983. Very diverse type of movies there. So Mark Margolis, um, 83 years old. Well, it is 33 minutes after the hour, 9:33 on the East Coast. We have 6 people watching, 7 likes. We now have 9 votes. And super speed is still ahead with 44%. The ability to fly is second at 33, and supervision is at 22, and super strength is at 0. Nobody wants to be super strong. I was looking and trying to figure out which one I would like to be, and I'm not sure. So I've been thinking about it, but I'm not really sure. Well, thank you, thank you. It was kind of easy today. Um, some days it's really hard to find people that I know. So yes, I enjoyed the birthdays today. I really did. I thought they were very neat. Oh, excuse me. I just did a little stretch there. Oh, it is Sunday morning. So last week I did church signs on Sunday morning, and today I thought I would do bulletin inserts. I don't know if churches do them much anymore. Oh, yeah, super. Well, I only had 4 because I was thinking like X-ray vision, and I did think about elasticity, being able to stretch real far. Um, yeah, there were so many. There were so many different types, but I only had 4 spaces. So I tried to do ones that I thought might be. And I was going to put X-ray vision, but then I thought, oh, that could just cause problems. So I didn't put it in there. Excuse me. So today is Sunday, and before the pandemic, they used to have bulletins, and a lot of churches don't do them anymore. They have you go online, and you can get the information for the service or whatever. But I remember when you used to get a paper bulletin, and it would have a little insert in it that had all the announcements so that you could, put it up on your refrigerator or somewhere and know what's going on for the week. Well, sometimes in in the trying to save space and sometimes just poor grammar have made some of the inserts extremely interesting little announcements. So today I thought I would do funny church bulletin announcements in as our meme section today. So, church announcements. The first church announcement. The associate minister unveiled the church's new tithing campaign slogan last Sunday. I upped my pledge, up yours. Yeah, that's being a little I think aggressive there, don't you think? Hmm. Let's see what the next one is. The over 60s choir will be disbanding for the summer with the thanks of the entire church. Well, well, okay. Um, if you didn't like them, you should have told them beforehand and not just mock them in um, the bulletin. Remember in prayer the many who are sick of our church and community. How one word makes such a difference. How one word makes such a difference. Ladies Bible study will be Ladies Bible study will be held Thursday morning at 10 a.m. All ladies are invited to lunch in the fellowship after the BS is done. I think that should have been spelled out or maybe just put study. Or it could have been BS, who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Like I say, to fly or go super fast, you need to be strong and take ton of a ton of damage so you don't get hurt. That's right. So you kind of you fig you've if you go super fast or fly, you're going to be super strong anyway. That's good reasoning. And well, maybe that's what they really talk about. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I I don't think they meant it as mean. I think they truly meant that it's an abbreviation for Bible study. But most people, when they see the word BS, they don't think of the word Bible study. So that was a case of trying to make it a little shorter. Maybe they didn't have enough space on their announcements. But yes, it was a inadvertent thing right there. Now the priest made a Freudian mistake and accidentally told the truth. He is sick of his members. Yes, church bulletins and signs can be very funny, but I think a lot of times the signs intend to be funny and the bulletins don't usually. Usually they're a typo or a grammatical error or like the thing with the Bible study, the BS, they were just trying to save space, but it came off as they oh, how do they not see it? Well, let me tell you, I have done stuff like this, and you get so focused in on it that you know what you're saying, so it doesn't look wrong to you. And a lot of times they don't have someone else that checks it behind them, and so they think like for the over 60s choir, to them it's they're thanking them for their service, for their singing. But just the way they wrote it, it came off that they're thanking them for disbanding. Because sometimes you get so focused on what you're doing, and a lot of times these things are typed up quick, and you don't, um, you just you don't you proofread it, but you don't normally have somebody else check behind you, and then they get printed and distributed, and then people chuckle. And obviously, these are all not all on one bulletin. These are taken from a bunch of different bulletins. So yeah. Um, and hey, Angelo, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming. Go vote in the poll. Go vote in the poll. And this is our last meme. And I don't remember what it says. Oh, ladies, don't forget the rummage sale. It's a chance to get rid of those things not worth keeping around the house. Bring your husbands. Well, I guess some women might think their husbands aren't worth keeping around the house. That's one of those they knew what they were saying, but when you put it all together and you read it, someone else reads it, it reads entirely different than what they meant. Yes. So those are our church announcements for today, our memes. She'd have to pay somebody to take you. Is that what you're saying? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. So those are our silly little church announcements uh, that they had for today. Uh, so it's 40 about 45 minutes past the hour. It's 9:45 here on the East Coast. We have 6 people watching. We have 70 subscribers, 7 likes, and we have 10 votes in the poll. Oh my goodness, now we have a tie. There's a tie between ability to fly and super speed at 40%, and 20% for supervision. Super strength, 0. Big goose egg. Very interesting. Well, we'll see if we can get that tie broke. We have 42 followers on Twitch and 1 viewer, which is me. Hello, me. And yeah, we're doing good. I need 5 more subscribers on YouTube, and 8 more on Twitch. Oh, yep. That's it. Yes. Yes, that's how it is to sell them. You are correct. But what Masters was saying is that his wife couldn't sell him. She would have to pay someone to take him, which is, no, no, no. I don't agree with that at all. And Squeaker would like shape changing as a superpower. That would be a cool one. The Because Science Channel has done science of all the top powers and what it would be like and the other things you get with them to make them work. Oh, how interesting is that? That would be very fascinating to actually figure that out. Because because didn't the Flash have to kind of build a special like outfit because he was going so fast and the friction would burn off his clothes or something like that? Um so yeah, there's a lot of yes. And I chose supervision as Heinrich just broke another pair of glasses and I'm sick of buying new ones. Heinrich, you need to stop doing that. Does he grab them and play with them, or does he sit on them, or also I'm broke, so please give me supervision. If I could bestow supervision on you, I would. I would bestow supervision on myself. Because my eyes are not the best. Not the worst, but not the best. As you get older, they slowly, just slowly get a little harder to see. So yes, I was trying to think of something else to kind of talk about in between here. I might do excuse me, um, a Lego build, impromptu Lego build later today. I'm not going to build the Icons Tranquil Garden. I'm going to do that tomorrow on my stream. Oh, he breaks them while playing. I know. Who can get angry with a puppy? It's like puppies and little kids. You know, when my kids were little and they would do something and it was wrong, and then they would give you this look, and it was just so hard to be mad at them. It was so hard to be mad at them. And sometimes they did things and they were funny, but you knew you couldn't encourage it. So you're trying not to laugh while they're, while they did the naughty thing they were supposed to do. So you turn around and you're laughing hysterically where they can't see you. But later today, I might be doing an impromptu um, stream. And I got some like little free things from Legos, like some snowmen. And I got like a little Star Wars build that I might do and just kind of hang out and talk a little bit. Um, so yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but I'm thinking I might do one today. I haven't built Legos in a couple of days, and I really would like to. Oh, and the Because Science, they're not bad vids. Well, awesome. A neat thing to maybe go look at. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. And how are your diamond dots doing? Did you get the belt done yet? Masters has doing the diamond dots, and he had a, I think it was the wrestling belt, and he was doing it with doing it was a diamond dots, and so he was doing that. I have one. It's not the official diamond dots, but it's the same concept. And I need to figure out. I got to put it on something that I can keep it on and move it around, because I don't think I'm going to move it in one finish it in one setting. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. And we have Ice Raven 11 on the Twitch side, who, thank you so much for the follow. I saw that you followed me 3 days ago. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We are having on the YouTube side, we have a poll, and I'm going to tell you what the poll is, and you can answer in the chat, and I will count you on this. It is, what superpower would you like to have? Would you like to have super strength, the ability to fly, supervision, or super speed? So if you answer, I will write it down, and when I end the poll, I will put the answer. I will add it to the list. And we have 6 people watching and 7 likes on YouTube, and we have 11 votes so far in the superpower poll. So we have ability to fly at 45%, super speed at 36, supervision at 18, and super strength has 0. So, oh, you're here on both. Oh, well, cool. Thank you so much. So you can just participate in the poll then. Excellent. You probably have, you if you voted already, you probably vote number 11. Very, very cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm assuming that you subbed on both sides. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you. It is now 52 minutes past the hour. It's 9:52 on the East Coast of the United States. Um, yes, there were some pretty cool super powers mentioned in chat: elasticity, shape changing. There was a lot, and I thought about like X-ray vision. Um, oh, so you pick speed? Cool. And yeah, you can have supervision. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's 9:53, 7 minutes to the hour. Um, and we have a total of 9 people viewing on both channels. So we're going to go and start our What to Celebrate. And this is the time where they have there are holiday. There's some of these have some like religious holidays in it, and some are um, just like kind of silly holidays. And some of them are to raise awareness. There's a big group of them here. Um, and yeah, I've kind of have them flipped around. I've been trying to work on my papers because I'm trying to um, uh, keep them for next year, so I won't have to work so hard once I do this for a year. So I'm moving all my papers around. If you hear all the shuffling, because some of these holidays, they're not necessarily on November 26th. They're like on the fourth Sunday of the month or whatever. So next year they're going to be on a different day. So it will be very interesting, yes, to see. So our first holiday is our celebration is very interesting. It's Aura Awareness Day. Yes. Well, I appreciate that because that helps me get views on both of my channels. I try to do that too. If I know people are streaming in two places, I try to watch them on both and to comment so that they can get help them with their algorithm. And sometimes to be monetized, you have to have all these certain criteria met and everything else. So thank you. I appreciate being on both channels when you can. Um, so our first one is Aura Awareness Day. And it goes, Aura Awareness Day is a unique holiday that celebrates the invisible yet powerful energy field that surrounds all living beings. It is a day dedicated to recognizing, understanding, and appreciating auras and the importance in our daily lives. This special day aims to raise awareness about auras and their significance in promoting physical, emotional, and spiritual well being. How can you celebrate auras Awareness Day? Study up on auras. Is it raining outside? I think I hear rain. We have a metal roof, and I think I can hear the. Oh, yes, there is a big difference. I noticed that too because I'm monitoring both of them, and I think Twitch is ahead of YouTube, uh, and it can be very disconcerting, very disconcerting. But yeah, I think it's really interesting because that doesn't make sense to me, but I don't know. Ah, so we have on and off showers from the Gulf today. What? I thought these new age folks already died out like the dinosaurs. May I take an overpriced picture of your aura? That's what we do here in Tepoztland to rip off tourists. Yep, in a few seconds. Yep, it's a few seconds ahead of YouTube. Um, Hamsters need to step it up. Yes, they need to pedal more. And we have stunning. I believe I can fly. Well, they do say that there's some scientific aspects of auras, and the new age people have kind of like taken it over. But I don't know enough about them to argue it or for or against it. So yes. Um, Wow, we have 12 votes. Please make sure to hit the like button and make sure you are subscribed. Yes, yes, YouTube does take subscriptions away. I think I'm too puny right now for them to be doing that, but you never know. You never know. So our poll, yes, 12 votes. Oh, ability to fly is reaching ahead there. Then there's super speed, followed by supervision, and super strength is in last place. So we have a lot of hellos from everybody to stunning. We're glad you're here. Hello, hello. And our next day is National Cake Day. Yay! That's a good day. National Cake Day. And I love this. Even though we don't know how this holiday came about, today is a day to enjoy the wonderful confection we call cake. The most obvious and fun way to celebrate Cake Day is to bake your favorite cake, whether from scratch or from a box, and enjoy it. You can make it for your family or friends, or better yet, take one to work and surprise your coworkers. And when they ask, "Why did you bring this cake?" you can tell them, "Because it's National Cake Day, of course." Yes, and it's coming off of Bundt Cake Day. Yes, it is. And I think there was a vanilla cupcake day in there or something. Yes, we love our cakes. And Stunning's asking, What's up, everybody? Um, yeah, better servers with less traffic so it can move faster. That's probably why, yes, why Twitch is ahead. That makes sense. Okay, stunning superpowers. He would like the Green Lantern rings powers over any other. And Dadman agrees. Absolutely. So, national and it's actually national and international cake day. So, not only can you celebrate um, it nationally, it's worldwide. And Masters was asking if Rambling Canuck reached the 500 mark. And at one point he had 499, but then YouTube took some away, and but he got up to um, 498. He said he's too short. So, Dadman, if you could put his link in the on YouTube, uh, and let them know. And if you haven't subbed over to him, to please do. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Um, so much. Let's try to get him to 500 today. So that would be wonderful. He's a great guy. He does Fortnite, he does Minecraft, he does karaoke on Saturday, which is so much fun to listen to. I have not participated yet, but is so much. It's fun to so go over there and enjoy that. And Dadman will get that link out there for you guys. And the lanterns can really literally do anything. Oh. Very interesting. I don't know a lot about Green Lantern, I'll admit it. And our next day is Good Grief Day. And it's not what you think it is. It is a day that honors the life and legacy of one of America's most revered legendary cartoonists, Charles M. Schulz, who is best known as the author of the Peanuts comic strip. And today is his birthday, and we talked about him a lot in our birthday segment. So, if you want to know more about Charles M. Schulz, you can either look it up on the internet or can rewatch this show later when it um on the replay. And man, yes, I did. I did love the song that you sang. Yes, thank you so much. I love you too. So good grief day honoring Charles M. Schulz. Our next one is Christ the King Feast. Christ the King Feast is on the last Sunday in November. And it was started by Pope Pius XI in 1925 as a response to the spread of secularism in the modern world, and to remind the world of Jesus Christ's rule on mankind. It was initially a Roman Catholic holiday celebrated on the last Sunday of October, but many Christian denominations have since adopted the holiday. And I wonder if I was supposed to put November there. I think I put the wrong day there, wrong month. And the roles of a good king include the ability to bring order into lives, unify the people, convey the truth, protect the people from harm, and do what is best for them. For those in the Christian and Catholic faiths, Jesus Christ exemplifies all of the traits of a good king, as he fulfills all the traits that compel his followers to live proper lives. So today is Christ the King feast. Our next day is World Lewis Day. World Lewis Day serves to raise awareness about the hundreds of koalas who have passed away and have been displaced to the Australian bushfires that started in September 2019 due to a prolonged drought and they did not end until March 31st, 2020. It encourages people to donate to charity groups working to help them in any way they can. The day is named after a koala named Lewis, who was rescued by Tony Doherty, an Australian grandmother who literally used the shirt off her back in order to rescue Lewis, who had climbed up a tree to escape the flames. She risked her own life in order to save the life of a small creature. And in doing so, she had inspired countless people to keep an eye out for local wildlife that may be in need of rescue. All over the world, the video it became viral. So not only does this help koalas, but all around the world it inspires us to be compassionate of the creatures that are around us, and if they're in need, if possible, to help them. And it also raises awareness. It encourages people to do volunteer work, and it acknowledges a beautiful act of courage. You can help by donating. You can help specifically for the koalas by donating to the Australian Koala Foundation, which is a nonprofit and non government organization dedicated to the conservation and effective management of the koala and its habitat. So, World Lewis Day. Here's a Rambling Connects link. If you haven't, go over there and subscribe. Support him. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Like I say, he does his Fortnite streams are fun. He does Minecrafting, um, and he karaoke on Saturday nights. Such a fun time. Such a fun time. And stunning was building a Lego Green Lantern themed diorama last night for one of my shelves on the computer. I'll have to post the pics on Twitter when I finish waking up. Oh, yeah, that's that site you tell me about where you can design your own stuff. Yeah, koalas can be nasty little boogers. They're wild animals. They're wild animals. People think they're cute, but yeah, they shout, they scratch, and they bite. And more so, they shout for a partner at night, and they sound like a siren on full volume. Oh my goodness gracious! That's kind of like the cats. When we have uh, feral cats around here, and they're mating, and you just hear this loud yell in the middle of the night, and you're like, "Oh my goodness gracious!" But yes. Um, we do have to remember that they scratch and they bite and everything because they're wild animals, um, and you must take that in consideration when you encounter them. Let's see, what is our next day? What is our next day? Our next day is Dev Diwali. And Dev Diwali is a significant festival celebrated in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, with great enthusiasm in India. It falls on the Purnima Tithi, or full moon, of the Kartik month. Diwali holds immense significance for Hindus as a mark of victory of Lord Shiva over the demon Tripurasura. The festival is known as the Festival of Lights, as millions of earthen lamps are lit in the city. People celebrate by visiting the Ganges Ghats, which are broad, flat steps leading down to the bank of a river in India, and it's used especially by bathers, and the lighting of diyas, which are oil lamps, and offering prayers to the goddess Ganga. You can observe Dev Diwali by visiting Varanasi, reading about the Hindu gods, goddesses, and demons, or you can light some lamps. Dev Diwali celebrates the victory of good over evil. So wherever you are, that's a cause for celebration. And I think I'm supposed to have another one on here, but I think, Yes, I messed up my thing, but there is one more day that we're going to celebrate, and it's called International Shift Worker Sunday. And on Shift Worker Sunday, which is the last Sunday in November, it is to honor workers who make sacrifices every day. They often miss special occasions or events and work regardless of the time of day. But who is a shift worker? A shift worker is a person who works in shifts. Duh. They often change schedules and they work outside of the standard 9 to 5 working day. From our daily stop at the coffee shop to a loved one's surprise birthday dinner or even the nerve wracking doctor's appointment, shift workers are there supporting us through it all. What do they want to return? There actually was a poll on this, and their response was a simple thank you goes a long way. So remember the shift workers out there. When you go to the grocery store and you're at the cash register, those that are the stockers, those that you're like I say, the coffee shop, almost any restaurant you go to are shift workers. I was a shift worker. I worked in a television station and I worked shift. Your convenience stores, all those people are shift workers, and a lot of times we have to work on holidays, through horrible weather, and all that stuff. Um, and So just give them a thank you. They would. I can tell you from it is um, it is appreciated. Well, I'll call it a night after 29 hours. See everyone later. Thank you for staying. Thank you for staying. And then leave both streams going. Don't worry. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, and get some rest. Get some rest. So let's see. I think it is 13 minutes past the hour. It is now 10:13 here on the East Coast of the United States. We have 6 people watching, 7 people have liked. We have 12 votes. And I'm going to go ahead and end the poll now before I do my shameless promotions. Um, so I'm going. If you haven't voted yet, please vote now. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I'm sorry. That was super speed. Sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The poll has ended. And the winner is ability to fly at 50%. Super speed was at 33%. Supervision was at 16%. And super strength was at 0% with 12 votes. Yes, I am going to. I've got a slide. I've got the time when I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I will. As soon as I get to the, I can't remember what I said. So when I see the slide, I'll let you know what the hour is that I'm going to be streaming my build tomorrow. So on that note, what a perfect segue to I'm going to start my shameless promotions. First off, you can see me every morning at 9 a.m. here on YouTube and Twitch at Morning Musings with Mrs.DadmanWalking55. You've just watched it. We have birthdays, we have memes, or funny little things. We have our celebration. We have fun in the chat. I try to do a poll. I'm looking up, trying to think of some. Um, so so yes, daily at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Also, tomorrow at 5 p.m., that's when it is, Masters, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to start building the Lego icons build of the Tranquil Garden. Oh, hello, Rangar Sebasan. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you lurking and being here. Thank you so, so much. So tomorrow at 5 p.m. is when I'm going to start that build. I was reading it. I don't think it's going to um, be um, a very difficult build, but I'm hoping it will be a tranquil build, hence the name of it. But it looks really, really cool. I'm very excited about that. And yes, hit your notifications. Make sure it's on. I've got to make it. I'm going to make as soon as I get off, I'm going to make a StreamYard link to it, and then it will show up in YouTube. Oh, I hope you can too. And oh, those out of town jobs can be horrible. Well, I hope you make it back in time too. So, yes, tomorrow, 5 p.m., I will be starting that build and hopefully I'll get it done. Hopefully, I'll get it done. Also, I have blocking out the boarding on board. So, let's build something. I'll probably do some little builds today. I've got some free stuff yesterday, these little snowmen, and I have like a Star Wars something vehicle or something that I could build. I might just do them tomorrow, today, later on today, just to kind of chat and build something because I haven't built something in a while, and my fingers are getting twitchy. So I will post that on Twitter at MDadmanWalking. So if you're not following me on Twitter, you won't get these notifications to let you know when I'm going to do these impromptu build streams. Also, Tuesday, December 5th at 8 p.m. is Dadman's 500 subscriber celebration. I'm so excited for him. I think he has is it 520 subscribers now? It's really cool. Oh, okay. I will look. I will check that out. Um, I will I will check it and I will correct anything after the stream. It's the very first thing I will do. Um, so 500 subscriber celebration at 8 p.m. on Tuesday, December 5th on YouTube at DadmanWalking55. Um, so be there or be square. Also, I want to try to make this channel self-sustaining. I don't want to take any money out of our budget to run this channel. I would like to get a little more equipment so that I can improve on my Lego streams. I'd like to be able to show the directions as I am streaming and stuff like that. So probably kind of need a camera for that. There might be another way I can work it. I'm not really sure yet, but I have some stuff there. You can I just stuff that you need for the stream. I print a lot of things, papers for this stream. So even just buying paper um, would help. So you can support me on Ko-fi. I have one-time donations. You can do monthly donations on here. Um, but yeah, Mrs.DadmanWalking55. Anything would be appreciated. Also, I have a Throne account, which is a wish list. Um, I have Lego builds there. I have building block builds. I have books. I have streaming stuff I like, some of my dream stuff. And yeah, go over there, kind of take a peek in my brain and see what I like. Also, um, Oh, I don't have my picture on here. I would like to. My first builds, gifts I got from Daisy and Liam was the Stonehenge and Big Ben, and I've got the Big Ben, and I'm trying to get with them to what a time to build that. And so I will let you know as soon as I can build that. That's driving me crazy. I see that box and I want to rip it open and I want to start building it today, but I can't. So uh, I want to go through the chat real quick here, and let's see here. 522 added, another overnight after karaoke. Very exciting. And ooh, we'll be there. Uno. I don't. I don't. I'm trying to read that word and I can't. I'm too. I just can't. And Deborah says thank you. LOL. Um, hope so. Uh, and you're very welcome. I'm so glad now that you can start your day. And thank you very much. Oh, we'll be there uno. Okay. Okay. I got it. I'm a little slow. Sorry, excitable. Uh, I understand. I apologize because even though I've done this entire stream, I'm still tired. So, but uh, I'm so grateful that you're here because it does help me get my day started, and it's just really a fun time. So I also do want to share that you can catch my live streams on YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, on Twitch at Mrs.DadmanWalking, no punctuation, no numbers, and you can follow me on X or Twitter at MDadmanWalking. I will post all my schedules. Any impromptu streams, I will try to at least post 30 minutes out in advance so that you uh, can find them. And on that note, I'm going to say, see you next time. And remember to be kind. Whoops. And remember, let's get this right, to be kind, to show love. And remember, you're not promised tomorrow, to go to bed each night with no regrets. And I wish you peace. Bye. And see you next time.